I'm about to prove that Fredbear, the seemingly unstoppable force in the Hello Neighbor mod, can be completely bamboozled. This isn't your typical hide-and-seek game. We're talking about next-level environmental manipulation and psychological warfare to truly trick him. Prepare to witness strategies so wild, you won't believe they work. Will my elaborate schemes actually fool Fredbear? Let's find out! Welcome back, everyone! Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most intense Hello Neighbor mods out there, the Fredbear mod. And our mission isn't just to survive, it's to outsmart. Forget everything you know about basic evasion. We've all tried it. You make a noise over here, you run over there. It works for a few seconds. But Fredbear, he's different. His AI is relentless, almost psychic. He seems to know where you are, where you're going, and what you're thinking. Simple distractions just to make him angry. He'll check the noise and then immediately be back on your trail, more determined than ever. So, throwing a box or turning on a radio isn't going to cut it? No. Today, we're embracing a new philosophy. We're not just distracting, we're tricking. We're thinking like mischievous inventors, turning this house into our own personal Rube Goldberg machine of deception. Our goal is to make Fredbear question his own programming, to lead him on a wild goose chase so elaborate that we can waltz right by. This is the ultimate Fredbear mind game, and it starts right now. Alright, let's start with Deception 101, the setup and the bait. The first rule of tricking, Fredbear is to see the world differently. Every object in this house isn't just a piece of scenery. It's a potential cog in our machine of misdirection. You see a globe? I see a pendulum. You see a stack of paint cans? I see a Diladiction noise bomb. We need to explore the physics of this world and use them against our furry stalker. So, my first experiment is all about crafting the perfect lure. The idea is to create a distraction that pulls Fredbear not just to a single spot, but along a specific path, leading him far, far away from where I need to be. Let's try this. I'm going to grab a few items. See this basketball? We can wedge it up here. And this mannequin? We can position it just so. Now, the key is the trigger. I'm not going to be anywhere near this when it goes off. I'm going to set up a separate, smaller noise to initiate the chain reaction. I'll toss a small item from across the room. It hits the mannequin, which then knocks the basketball down the stairs, creating a series of loud thumps that guide Fredbear on a journey to the basement. It's a delayed, multi-stage distraction. This creates a much wider window of opportunity than a simple one-off noise. Let's see if he falls for it. Okay, I'm in position. Here goes. Nothing. It's working. He's heading down. Let's move! Now, let's get into the art of the improvised trap. This is where things get really fun. What happens when you're cornered? The pressure is on, and all you have are a few seemingly useless items. That's when true creativity shines. We're talking about turning garbage into gold. I've found myself trapped in this room with nothing but a hairdryer, a toaster, and a watering can. Useless! Right? Wrong. This is the perfect recipe for chaos. The goal here isn't a clean, surgical distraction. It's about overwhelming Fredbear's senses. Can we create so many conflicting signals that his AI just short-circuits? Let's try it. I'm going to plug in the toaster and the hairdryer. Now, the watering can... I'll use it to prop this door open, just a crack. My theory is that the combined hum of the appliances will draw him here. But the slightly ajar door will make him pause, trying to figure out how to get in, giving me precious seconds to slip out the back window. It's a sensory overload. But wait, we can take this even further. A lot of you have been sending in some absolutely wild, unconventional strategies, and I have to try one. Someone suggested using the ceiling fans and a bunch of lighter items to create a constant, unpredictable shower of noise from above. It sounds insane, but in this house, insane might just work. Let's gather up every small box and book we can find. Time to make it rain. Okay, so we've tried a few things, but what's actually happening inside Fredbear's head? Let's take a moment to analyze his AI. When we used a multi-stage basketball lure, he followed the sound sequentially, which was perfect. His logic is to investigate the most recent, loudest noise. This tells us that chain reactions are incredibly effective. However, when we tried the sensory overload with the toaster and hairdryer, he got fixated on the door but didn't forget I was in the room. He just patrolled the area more aggressively. It was a failure, but a very informative one. It proves his AI as a primary target lock me that can't be easily broken by ambient noise alone. The sound has to suggest a target is moving. This is where the cat and mouse game truly evolves. We can't just throw things at him. We need to adapt our strategy based on his reactions. He's learning, so we have to learn faster. And trust me, there have been some epic failures along the way. I want to show you this one clip. I had this perfect plan involving a moving minecart and a series of TVs. It was supposed to lead him on a tour of the entire house, but I miscalculated the timing by half a second. He turned around just as I was sneaking past, and, well, you can see what happened. It was a nail-biting, heart-pounding failure, but every failure brings us one step closer to the ultimate trick. These near misses are the key. They teach us his limits, his patterns, and his weaknesses. After countless attempts, dozens of failures, and a few moments that nearly gave me a heart attack, I think I've found it. The ultimate trick. The one strategy that doesn't just distract Fredbear, it completely bamboozles him. It combines everything we've learned: environmental manipulation, chain reactions, sensory overload, and a deep understanding of his AI. Here it is. It starts in the attic. We take a mannequin and place it on a skateboard. Yes, a mannequin on a skateboard. We then tie a rope presented here by a string of objects from the skateboard across the room and attach it to a heavy object dangling just above the main staircase. The final piece of the puzzle is a single, throwable item placed far away, near a window. Here's the breakdown. From a safe distance, I throw the item at the heavy object. It falls, pulling the rope, which sends the mannequin on the skateboard rolling across the attic floor. The sound of the rolling is human-like. It's sustained, and it's moving away from his current position as he runs up to the attic to investigate the rolling mannequin. I've already bolted for the exit. Why is this so effective? It's a perfect storm. It creates a believable, moving target. The sound is complex rolling, a crash making it high priority. And most importantly, the trigger is completely disconnected from my location, leaving no trace for him to backtrack to. It's a ghost! A phantom disturbance that sends him on a completely futile chase. This is the moment we break his brain. And there you have it. Proof that even the most relentless, terrifying AI can be outsmarted with a little bit of creativity and a lot of trial and error. We took Fredbear to school today. But now, the challenge goes out to all of you. Do you think you can top this? Have you found an even more ingenious, more elaborate way to trick Fredbear? I want to see it. Drop your ultimate distraction strategies in the comments below. Let's see who can truly become the master of this modded mayhem. And if you enjoyed watching me nearly lose my mind trying to outwit a giant animatronic bear, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more crazy mod adventures. You won't want to miss what we have planned next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.